Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Paul Farmer here. This is Freedom Project Live, episode 111. Episode 111. And what I like to do on these is share with you marketing tips, motivation, mindset type tips, and pretty much what's going on in my life during my marketing journey. So, just to go over a few things here. Over the weekend, it was my wife's birthday. So we ended up going to the Dallas Aquarium. Never been there before. And it was more like a zoo than an aquarium, actually. So it's pretty cool. They had animals from all over the place. I mean, there were like pink flamingos, there was ocelot, there were eagles, there were all kinds of birds. There were crocodiles. I mean, just all kinds of stuff there. And it's all in this building but it's really cool what they've done with the space. So that was fun. A little bit different than aquariums I'm used to. I mean, they had penguins. They had all kinds of freshwater fish. I'm telling you, there's no way I want to go in any place where there's a jungle. The stuff you see in the water there, it's pretty scary if you really look at it. But that was pretty much my weekend. We were busy with that. Took her to dinner and had a good time with that. I didn't really do a whole lot of online type marketing. I usually don't on the weekend, though. I usually spend time with the family on that. Okay, so but I wanted to get on here. It's not too early, but I wanted to get on here real quick because I do want to go and watch the USA play. Women's World Cup. Yes, I watched the Women's World Cup. I'm a sports fan. It's a big event. It's a worldwide event, national event. So, yeah, I will be watching that. And I will be watching that on the service I'm going to talk about today, which I absolutely love. I'm getting way more for way less, and many other people are feeling the same way. So, mainly the topic today is this, okay? So I started my marketing journey in late March of 2012. And the way I started was stupid. Okay. It was stupid. It was all wrong. I started with a health and wellness company. I'm not saying that's wrong, but I also started with an internet marketing company as well. And not knowing anything about how to make money online, not knowing anything about communicating with people effectively, other than when I was a teacher, which is completely different. It's completely different. Learning how to talk to people and learning how to kind of steer the conversation to where you want it to go is very different than just standing up and teaching a concept to people. It's very different. So, when I came online, like I was literally overwhelmed. I had no clue what to do. I had no clue what even a lead was. I didn't know what a capture page was. I didn't know what a sales page was. I was hearing all these terms. I had no clue what it was, and I did not know what to do whatsoever. One of the things I was told to do was go and just start reaching out to whoever I came in contact with and start talking about what it was I was doing. Well, at that time, my mindset was very much full of lack. It was very much full of lack, and I didn't believe that what I was doing would work. In fact, I didn't want to be doing it. Like it was like kind of a last case scenario. I wanted nothing to do with it. At the time, I had a fitness boot camp I was working to build. I didn't know anything about network marketing, online marketing. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't believe it was legit. I was embarrassed, and maybe you relate to that. Fast forward to today, obviously, it's the most affordable way an average person, average income, can actually go about creating a sizable income. The least smallest investment, the smallest. It's really a simple process. Like once you understand the process, and it's really the best bet you have if you're working a regular 9 to 5 job or 9 to 9 job or whatever you're working. Maybe you're working multiple jobs, maybe you're working 3 jobs. I don't know. But is the best chance you have because the investment is so small. So I made a lot of mistakes. Okay. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I started completely wrong with more than one opportunity at a time, which was just foolish on my end. There's just no way I'd ever be successful doing that, especially because my mindset was all wrong. And I wasn't focused. I was all over the place. So what I want to talk, I share that with you for a very good reason. And the reason is I want to share with you what I believe is, and I hate to use the word easy because people, it's the connotations, the meaning behind it. A lot of times people think easy means they don't have to do anything whatsoever, and money's just going to come showering down, right? And that's not what I mean by easy. So what I mean by easy is we are able to market a product that has mass appeal. For one, okay, it has mass appeal. So it's not just, for example, I have a marketing system, and my marketing system is primarily targeted to business owners, mostly online business owners, but we could go offline as well. There are many people using the marketing system to target offline business owners and helping them learn how to market effectively their business, get more leads, make more sales, that kind of thing. But primarily it's for online marketers. So it's a very, very small niche, right? It's not like a huge niche. It's not like a mass appeal product. Where this is a mass appeal product that everybody's already knows pretty much about, like they're already probably using some version of it, but most likely they're paying a whole lot more money and they're getting a whole lot less in return. And that is one of the reasons why I believe that it is one of the easiest things out there to share with people, because one, there's really no convincing involved. There's no convincing. There's really, you don't have to be a sales expert to do this. In fact, I mean, my mother-in-law, she's using the product, using the service on her phone, and all she does is show people what it does. And when they see it, they want it. That's it. And she's totally technically challenged. So this is something that, everybody and anybody can do if they choose to. Now, do they want to do it? That's the thing. I run into a lot of people, seven plus years now. I run into a lot of people that don't want to do anything whatsoever. If there's any work involved, they don't want to do it. So if that's you, then this definitely wouldn't work for you. But if you understand the concept of giving somebody way, way more, like they're already paying like a fortune for something, and you're able to give them way more for way less than they're paying now, so you get way more product for way less. It's just a very simple thing to put in front of someone. I mean, let's think about it. Okay, let's say you get a $20,000 car, brand new car, for $5,000, and let's say that's completely souped up. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? Like it just makes sense. You get way more for way less. I mean, Target's slogan is what? Expect more, pay less. I think that's what they have on there. If you look at Target, expect more, pay less. This is what people want. They want to pay less and get more in return. It's what they want. So it's a very simple thing to put in front of people. So what I really want to talk about, though, is this, okay? Many people think that they have to have a fancy sales funnel to make money online. They have to have a fancy sales funnel, and that fancy sales funnel is what's going to make them the most money. And the reality is the majority of people who get a fancy sales funnel don't have a clue how to market it, are not going to do what it takes to get the leads coming into the funnel. So here they have this fancy sales funnel just sitting there doing nothing. It doesn't work if you don't get leads to it. So, and here's the thing, okay? You don't need a fancy sales funnel. Sure, it helps if you know how to market. If you know how to effectively market and bring leads to your fancy sales funnel, then yes, that's going to help. But if you don't know how to do that and you have a fancy sales funnel, it's just a fancy sales funnel. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to produce you any income whatsoever. So that's one of the biggest mistakes I see people make all the time. They're jumping on these things that have these fancy sales funnel that promise them all these riches for doing basically nothing. Oh, it does everything. I mean, these are words that you really got to learn to stay away from. Automated. autopilot, done for you. These are words you really got to understand. When they say that, that's not what's meant. They say that to attract you in, lure you in pretty much, and get your money, but that's not how it works. I have never ever seen anything ever that does everything for you. I've never seen it. And I've seen programs that tell you, oh yeah, it's done for you. We do everything for you. We do everything for you. And it never works. It never, ever, ever works. I've never seen it work. Not once. 7+ years, not once seen it work. So it always requires way more work than you're ever going to expect. That's just a fact. It's always going to. And if you're hiring someone, so if you come across a company, it tells you, oh yeah, we're going to go do everything for you. We're going to recruit for you. It's a waste of money and a waste of time. Because in my experience, every single time, and I've fallen for this trap, every single time it is blown up. Like not in a good way. It's just been a waste of time and a waste of money. That's all it is. And I've literally watched people for years, because they want to believe that someone's going to do everything for them and they're going to get rich. It's so ridiculous, but they believe it with all their heart that they're going to get rich doing nothing. All they're doing is paying for someone, and nothing happens. But they'll wait around for literally years, waiting for someone to go and build their business for them, make them rich, right? Years. I've witnessed it multiple times. And you got to steer clear of that. So when I come to you with this, when I say it's easy, I say it's easy because a mass appeal product, you're able to give people something way more for way less. On top of that, I love the product. The product is something I use on a daily basis. I would share it even if I didn't get paid for it, but I do get paid for it. So even better, So there you go. When you're looking for something, you really want something that has mass appeal, right? It's going to be easier for you. And you want something that people are just going to get when you share it with them. You want something where you can position it where, hey, you know what? You're going to get way more for way less. It's kind of like a no-brainer. You got to be kind of stupid. I don't want to say stupid, but like, I don't know. But if you're paying, let's say you're paying $200 and you can get it for $39 and you get way more in it, yeah, it is kind of stupid, to be honest. But not everybody sees it, and that's part of it, right? So anyway, so in my experience, okay, let me just say this. In my experience, where people get hung up is this. They get their fancy sales funnel. They don't want to put themselves in front of the funnel. They don't want to be a human being. They don't want to share who they are. They don't want to provide any value. They just want everything to go through the funnel, and miraculously, it's just going to magically happen, right? And that's never, ever going to work. It's never going to work. So what I like to do and what I'm teaching now is, so I've been listening to an 8-figure marketer, and what he says is make it easy. Make it easy. If you want duplication, make it easy. Because you want people to believe that they can do it themselves, right? So I just don't know what could be easier. Let's just eliminate the funnel and let's just take a product that sells itself. Like all you got to do is show people, have it on your phone, show people what it is, show how much you're getting for it, and how little you're paying for it, or maybe you're getting it free, or maybe you're actually earning from it. Show them that. And they're going to get it. Not everybody, of course, not everybody, but I don't know what else is easier than that. I really don't. So when you say funnel, here's a funnel. Okay, let me just explain. Here's a funnel. And this is what a lot of people don't understand either. So a funnel is this. Let's say I make a video about how you can save a lot of money and get way more in return on a product that you're already using, on something you're already using. And once I go through whatever I'm going to go through, whatever content I'm going to go through, like right now I'm making a video. People are going to come watch this video, okay? I'm talking about a product. I'm talking about how you can save money and get way more in return. I'm talking about how you can make extra income. I'm talking about how you can actually make lifestyle changing income, okay? So the end of that, I'm just going to say, hey, you know what? If you want to learn more about it, if you'd like to save more and get a lot more in return, you'd like to make some extra money, I'm gonna direct you to a link right below. Go ahead, check it out, get your free trial, see what it's all about. Okay. That is a funnel. Okay. That's a funnel. But let's say I didn't have that link below. What if I just said, hey, reach out to me and I'll share what it is I'm doing with you, something like that. Or I'll share some tips on how you could save some money from what it is you're doing already, So that's a funnel because we started a conversation. And once you start a conversation, now it can lead to, here's some information about what it is I'm doing. Okay. From there, I can jot down whoever it is I sent that link to, that information to, and I can follow up. It's a funnel. That's a funnel. You don't need a fancy funnel. It's that simple. What do I do when I follow up? Hey, how you doing today? You get a chance to watch that video. What do you like most about what you saw and heard? Boom. Do you see an opportunity here? Boom. So, yes, no, maybe. So, could you see an opportunity here? It's not a complicated thing. So typically when I share this, it goes one or two ways. Okay. One is, I love it. I'm ready to get it. The other way is, oh, well, I don't really use this product that much, which is cool, whatever. And we move on. No big deal, So that's really all it is. There isn't much else to it. But for those of you that like a funnel, we do have a funnel. And here's the thing. There's no setup required. None. You don't have to set anything up. It is done for you. It has its own in-house autoresponder. It has a text message service that goes out. So your prospect gets text messaged up to 3 weeks. So that's pretty much hands off. It reminds you of when someone starts trying the service. It reminds you to follow up with them, but it also does it automatically. So that's a funnel. So here we go. I make a video. I put up a post. I have a conversation with somebody. They go into my funnel. Again, you don't need this. You can do it without it, but they go into my funnel. My funnel follows up with them. My funnel sends out text messages. I didn't set it up. It was set up for me. It's a service where they're going to get way more for way less. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. If you can't make money with this, then I don't know. You're just not trying, to be honest. You're just not trying. Okay. So that's all I got. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it at this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. If you want to earn income online, excuse me. If you want to earn income online, keep it simple. I did an interview. They asked me this question. What would you recommend to people who are struggling, who aren't making it? Keep it freaking simple. Keep it simple. Break it down. Make it as simple as you possibly can. And that's what this product is. It is simple. There's even offline marketing materials. So you could do like postcards. You could do door hangers. You could do brochures, flyers. They got stuff for like vendors. Like if you want to go to like a, what do you call it? I don't know, a place you set up a table. I can't think right now. But there's so many ways to go about marketing. I did a video where I actually talk about the different sources of different, not all. There's so many different ways to get leads, but some different ways to get leads that you may not be thinking about. But really, it's that simple. You put out content that is going to attract people to whatever it is, or you just go reach out to them. and that's all there is to it. Okay. So, and show them the product. This is what it does. This is how you're saving money. This is how you're getting so much more in return. They either see it or they don't. Leave it at that. But that's all it is. Okay. So do your best not to complicate it. That's a big mistake I see a lot of people make, and they think it's this complicated process. And all it is you're reaching out to human beings, like real people, asking them, hey, would you be open to learning more about this? And if they are, you send them your information, you schedule a follow-up, you follow up with them, and you're done. You could automate it. You have a funnel, do it all for you. I would still suggest you put yourself in front of the funnel. I would still suggest you be a real person. And that's really it. Okay. So whether you're technically challenged or you're a technical genius, either way, this is really going to help you. High touch, low touch, doesn't matter. You could have success with this. If you like what you hear, you want to know more about it, you want to save some money, and you want to earn maybe some extra money or even lifestyle changing income, click the link right below. You get a free trial there. You can learn more about it. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.